We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Freddie Peralta, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Digging in now, Ozzie Smith. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw by Gaunt is in time, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 9, Enos Slaughter.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Enos Slaughter. First pitch on its way.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And this is lined softly to the left side. Foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
At the plate now, Stan Musial. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 5 homers and 25 driven in. And he misses again, 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he popped him up. Here comes Yelich. Can't get to it in time. That's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jim Edmonds. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Musial is off of first with 2 away. 2-1 to Edmonds. And that misses here as they fall behind Edmonds now 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing, and the Brewers coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Carlos Martinez gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Striding in, Robin Yount. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction. Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Digging in, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Tristan Lutz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. We are still scoreless. The next to bat for St. Louis, Rogers Hornsby. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Rogers Hornsby.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kane on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Joe Torre.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Torre. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball. Count 1-0.
This one's down to third. Sogard has it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And here's Christian Yelich now. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two and 0. Here's the pitch. Pitch popped up. Pujols is underneath this one. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0. Nope, that's down.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Outside, 3-0 now. And the pitch. There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
0-1.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging.
1 and 2.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Musial is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Eric Sogard, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. From the belt, the pitch fouled off. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Another 2-2 offering.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Justin Smoke. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
No, inside.
The set and the 1-0.
Oh, that looks good.
Two down, runners at first and second. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Three balls and a strike now to Smoke.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Freddie Peralta is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Outside 2-1.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
2 out, bases loaded. 2-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
That's popped up. Hornsby ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. At the plate, Yadier Molina. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Yadier Molina.
First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Martinez.
To the plate now, Carlos Martinez. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
Into the box, Ozzie Smith. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
So now to the plate, Enos Slaughter. 1-0 the count. From the stretch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Martinez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Just a great at-bat there. That 1-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Stepping in now, Stan Musial. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. A 1-0 delivery.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Here it comes, 2-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's fallen behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jim Edmonds, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Popped him up. Navarez has a play, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Cards lead it 2-0.
We're back now for the Brewers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day's action, they ranked dead last in perhaps the most important offensive category, runs scored. One hitter told me, flat out, we're just not getting it done. It's frustrating. It's the kind of stuff you lose sleep over. Another told me, we've got to start helping out our pitching staff. I'm sure they feel like every run they give up right now is a huge deal, and it can't be that way if we want to be successful. Clearly, this is a group searching for answers, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. Robin Yount is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, 1-1. The pitch. To 1-2 now. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box now, Tristan Lutz. Sent out to straightaway center field. And Edmonds will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Rogers Hornsby. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
At the plate, Albert Pujols comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, outside.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch in the air out toward right field. After it is Yelich. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Now batting, Joe Torre. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Stepping up to the plate, Yadier Molina 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. That's by him for strike 1. In his career, Molina is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Cards leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich, who's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The average for him coming in at .322. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now here's the pitch. On the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Digging in to try it again, Omar Narvaez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. Here it comes.
Ball, inside.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail things here 2-0. So here now is the pitcher, Carlos Martinez. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Carlos Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ozzie Smith.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ozzie Smith. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Softly hit out to short. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
At the plate now, Enos Slaughter, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. And again, a throw over. A dive, but he's back. The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runners on first with 1 down. Strike taken up in the zone. Popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
In now, Stan Musial, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he'll reach first safely.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
To the plate now, Jim Edmonds. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Here's the 2-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is Yelich. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 398 now of his career. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Claudia gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, second baseman, Rogers.
At the plate, Rogers Hornsby.
He grounds it sharply to third.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. The final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, this certainly wasn't what he was anticipating when he left the warm-up mound coming into this one. Couldn't get out of the 5th inning and gave up quite a few runs in this one.
Stepping in, Albert Pujols. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the damage has been done for the Cards, and it came on this grand slam. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Eric Sogard. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
So stepping in, Justin Smoke reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Smoke is quickly approaching 200 career homers, looking to inch closer here. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Avisail Garcia will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Sent on the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Dan Plesac is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning.
Yeah. Plesac.
So digging in now, Joe Torre. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. Here it comes.
Ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. Here's the first pitch to him. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. One out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll get in there safely.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Carlos Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Smith. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
3 balls.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now to the plate, Enos Slaughter. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They lead it 6-0. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that misses, ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Lined hard and deep down the left field line, but a foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
2-1 the count. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now. Tristan Lutz is on deck. The 3-0 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's flared off to the right side. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. Sixth inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this sixth inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The sixth and seventh innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
John Gant enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
John Gant.
So now to the plate, Tristan Lutz.
Nope. Ball one.
A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Gant comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because the pitch put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In is Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Two out with the man at first. It's 1-2. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. From the belt, the pitch turned on down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Left side, but well foul. The next 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand one. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So coming to the plate, Stan Musial. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Stan Musial.
Here comes the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jim Edmonds. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss by Edmonds as Jimmy falls behind here 0-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Ball 2. The 2-2.
3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rogers Hornsby.
Stepping into the box, Rogers Hornsby. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Standing in, Albert Pujols. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Joe Torre would be next. A runner on first with 2 away. The 3-1 fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Standing in now, Joe Torre.
He swings and lines it to left.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Corey Knebel enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second, make it 9-0.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
At the plate now, John Gant. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Three runs already home here. Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Here it is, the 3-0 is taken, strike one. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
3-2.
And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. St. Louis is out in front, 9-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to count.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Count is 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
In now, Omar Narvaez. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Next for Milwaukee, Eric Sogard. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. We got a full count. 3-2.
Popped him up. Molina is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 9-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
The shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
First offering on its way.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Up next to the Cardinals, the right fielder, Slaughter.
Coming to the plate now, Enos Slaughter. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next to the Cardinals, the left fielder, Stan Musial.
In now, Stan Musial. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jim Edmonds. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Two, 1.
Two and two.
Count 2-2.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Brock Holt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 32, Brock Holt.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
No one out with a runner at second. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Robin Yount comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with one man out. Still 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you can see there. They're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. 9th inning coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 9-1. David Phelps comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next, the dangerous power threat, Rogers Hornsby. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. This is line to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joe Torre.
Digging in, Joe Torre. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. The 2-1 home. Hit softly on the ground to third. Scooped up, throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. John Brebbia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Paul DeYoung will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Ready with the 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Right to him. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
So striding forward now, Keston Hiura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
2-2 count.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Ready now, Omar Narvaez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
9-1 is the way this one ends. St. Louis led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Carlos Martinez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he allows only 1 hit in 5+ innings in this one. Freddie Peralta struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.